everyone. Welcome to my very first YouTube video on this self-love series. I am so freaking pumped to be here. I decided to start a YouTube channel surrounding self-love because I genuinely feel like this is something that really needs to be talked about more. I feel like there should be more people talking about the importance of loving yourself. So here I am. I am, if I haven't mentioned it before because I honestly can't remember, I'm a self-love coach, life coach, whatever the hell you want to call it, and I like to help women figure out how fucking amazing they are. That's the reality of it. And you know, just to talk a little bit about me so you guys get to know me a little better, and so you guys can get to understand why I switched career paths. I've been on my self-love journey for 6 years now, and it was the most pivotal time of my life. It completely changed my life, my perspective, my appreciation for everything, and it is one of the things that I will never, ever, ever, ever like look back on and say, wow, I don't know why I focused on myself for so long, like it didn't do anything for me. Like, I would never say that, you know, and I don't think anybody that is going or has gone through this journey, well, is continuously going through this journey, because a self-love journey never ends, my friends. Like, you're always going to find better ways to, you know, build yourself. So it's just the beginning. The beginnings are always the hardest, and after that it becomes a habit, and after that you become, you know, this great person that is always trying to be better and whatnot. And then, you know, you inspire other people to do the same. But anyways, as I was saying, a little bit about me. My name is Libby's. I was born and raised in the Coachella Valley, but I was raised by a very, very strict single mom. My mom was the strictest person I have ever known when I was little. I know everybody says that about their parents, but I shit you not, my mom was extremely strict. I mean, my mom and I have a great relationship now, but this is talking about the past, right? My mom took away my identity before I even had one, and this is something we've talked about before. But yeah, she was so strict. She was really young when she first became a mom. I was also her first child, so of course, you know, everybody fucks up their kids, y'all. But yeah, she took away my identity because she didn't really know how to be a mom to a child, right? To a girl. And what she had known from her mom and from, like, you know, the people that she was around is that there are certain things for women and there are certain things for men. I just so happened to have more of a tomboyish energy growing up, and I really wanted to do like sports, and I wanted to do like all these different things that my mom didn't approve of. I was obsessed with playing soccer. My dad loved playing soccer when I was growing up. He would take me to play soccer with him at the park and all this other stuff. So anyways, I really wanted to play soccer my entire life. My mom instead chose to put me in ballet because she said it was more for young ladies. I wanted to ride skateboards, and I asked her, my grandparents asked me what I wanted for Christmas one year, and I was like, I want a skateboard. And they got me skates because my mom said that it was safer and they were more for a girl. When I was in 5th grade band, I really wanted to play the trumpet. I thought it was such a powerful and amazing instrument, and my mom made me choose between the flute or the clarinet. So y'all get the gist, okay? I really couldn't be who I wanted to be when I was growing up, and that really put me in this dependent, codependent energy of needing validation from external sources. And you know, it just continued, and it got worse throughout high school because that's what happens. We're kids, we get, you know, we're just always getting influenced as kids, especially as teenagers, right? And so high school, I got worse, and then college was worse. Like, I went into this really deep depression in college because I felt I couldn't love myself. I didn't know how to love myself. I had gained weight. I never learned how to love myself. And then in college, there are so many people that, you know, that do know themselves. And then there's also the fact that, you know, you're by yourself after living with your parents for so long, and you don't know how to fucking take care of yourself. You end up realizing that. So yeah, that was my whole life. I literally just like, it was just this whole downward spiral of not knowing myself. I finally came to terms. I came back home from college, and my mom, which is ironic because of course she was the one that took like away my identity when I was like young, right? And now turns out that she ended up giving it back to me, because when I came back from college, I was still very depressed. I didn't know what to do with my life, and my mom gave me this book. It was the best book. It's such a small book. It's such an amazing book because I know I'm not the only person that has gotten help from this book, but my mom gave me The Alchemist for Christmas one year. And it took me a whole like 8 months to read it, but one day I was so bored and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna read a book. I always used to love reading when I was growing up, so I was like, I'm gonna read a book. And anyways, I read it and I saw myself in Santiago. If you haven't read The Alchemist, I highly recommend it because it's just one of the most inspirational books in the world, like actually. But anyways, after reading that book, I ended up realizing that I needed to follow my journey. I needed to find my pyramids, right? I needed to go find myself. And so I decided within that month, right, that I was going to take a huge trip. I wanted to travel. One of my biggest dreams in life was traveling the world. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy a one-way ticket to Spain because everything, like all the signs pointed to Spain. Santiago was from Spain. Like it's just like, I watched this movie called The Way about the walk literally that same month, also in Spain because the walk is in Spain. And El Camino de Santiago, for those of you who don't know what it is, it's a 40-day pilgrimage from the coast of France to Spain. And I had learned about that walk my sophomore year in high school by one of my Spanish teachers. Actually, he was my only Spanish teacher. I appreciate him so much because of this, because that was one of the most transformational times in my life. But anyways, besides the point, I'll talk about that in another video. Going through that journey, like, and really realizing, hey, you know, I need to find my journey, and realizing that that journey started off in Spain, I decided to buy a one-way ticket. Two of my friends ended up coming with me, and then boom, my journey started. Was it easy? Hell no, it wasn't. I ended up coming back 2 months later, and then I was still working jobs that I didn't really like, but I started making choices for myself. I started reading, I started listening to podcasts, I just started really wanting to take in so much knowledge about who the fuck I was. I started getting into numerology, and honestly, throughout this journey, my spirituality has multiplied in a way that I could have never imagined before. I grew up Christian, and then I fell off my religion because I didn't allow me to feel myself. I felt really lost, but growing into my spirituality throughout the years has also really helped me through my self-love journey. So faith is really important, y'all. If you guys don't have one, find one, even if that faith is in you, especially if that faith is in yourself. But anywho, I was going through that entire journey, okay? And when I say I hated myself, I hated myself. I hated who I was. I hated everything that had happened in my life. I just didn't like who I was at some point in my life, to the point that I almost committed suicide. If you've been following me for some time, I wrote a blog post about this a while back, and it's something that I'm pretty open about because I know that I'm not the only one that has gone through that, and I want to let people know that it's okay to feel low, okay? And you're not alone, but it's not okay to go back down there. That's why being able to start on your self-love journey, it takes a lot of willpower, and it takes a lot of wanting. You have to want to really start like finding yourself. You have to start wanting to fight for yourself. And so I really want to help women. Sorry, there's a fly. I really want to help women do the same thing that I've been able to do. Find myself in such an enormous way, because if I tell you that I love my life, I'd be lying, because I absolutely love my life. I can't even just love my life. I'm so in love with my life. I'm so enthralled with my life because I'm with someone that I love wholeheartedly and that loves me. You know, we have 2 beautiful dogs, we have a home, and we're traveling the world in literally less than 3 months. So the fact that I went from someone that wanted to kill herself to someone that is loving her life and is literally taking every freaking chance that she can, and is traveling the world, and is starting YouTube channels, and is, you know, doing all of this crazy shit, I honestly didn't even realize everything that I was accomplishing until you start kind of just like honing down on who you are. And so it matters a lot. You being on this journey, you you know, wanting this for yourself is a huge step for not just you, but the people that are around you, because the moment that you love yourself so wholeheartedly, or you start to notice so many beautiful things in the whole world, so many beautiful things in the people that you love, and then you also start noticing all the shit that you don't want in your life, which is super important to know. So this journey, it's honestly gonna be forever, but it's gonna be the best experience of your life. It's going to be the best journey of your life, and it's something that you're never gonna ever regret doing for yourself. Excuse the light. But anyways, I wanted to share a little bit about myself. I wanted to share a piece of who I was, or I am, with you, so that you can trust to have me alongside your journey too. I hope that my videos help you. I hope that my videos inspire you to inspire others. And I just hope that they really make you love yourself more and notice the awesome things, and like just how awesome you are, okay? Like I want these videos to really help you realize who you are. And if you have any questions, my doors are open on, you know, and by that I mean like my DMs. Message me on Instagram. I'll put all of my handles and stuff right here, and by all I mean literally my Instagram, because that's the only one that I have. But if you do want to go on this journey, this self-love journey with me, please subscribe, like this video, and you know, do all the things. Y'all know how YouTube goes. Like it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me, and you know, I hope you guys want to go along this journey with me, and I hope you don't mind all of my funky little hand movements either, because this is who I am, y'all. Love it or leave it. But for real, I'm super excited to have you guys on this journey with me, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao! How the fuck do I like him?